Hello, Chillins, and welcome to my author page. So, I have some excellent news. I published a book on Amazon through Kindle Direct Publishing, which is also Amazon KDP. And here's a little terrible sneak peek, but I'm very proud. I'm very happy about it. So, this video will be addressing the issues and kind of like the whole process of self-publishing your book on Amazon. And there's also some other places that you can self-publish. One of them is Draft2Digital. I'm not going to discuss that today. That'll probably be for another video. If you would like, make sure to comment or let me know through some other means of communication if you know me personally. So let's get on it. So you have your book, and it's been revised, and it's ready, it's pretty, it's all ready to go. So what do you do next? You're gonna have to start making an Amazon KDP account. So go on Amazon and click in the search bar, Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing, and then you can use your Amazon account to make your KDP account. It's gonna be the same thing. So after you make that, they'll ask you a whole bunch of things. You will need a bank account. And if you don't have one, it really sucks to be you. Because at the time, I didn't have a bank account when I was first setting up my KDP account, which was months ago. And it kind of sucked. They also need your IRS information, but that's not crucial to publishing a book. They just need your banking, they need a routing number and they need an account number. That's if that makes you uncomfortable. Sorry. If you want to make royalties, and even if you put your stuff on there for free, which Amazon does not let you do, yeah, it's gonna be a mess, and you won't be able to do it. However, Draft2Digital does not require a bank account or a routing number, to my knowledge. So if you'd rather go that way, I will address that in another video. Just let me know. So after you got that all set up, they're gonna ask you the basic information like your name, your number, those other stalker information things. I don't recall them asking for my social security number, just the banking stuff, which is because they need that information so they can give you direct deposit, because they do not do checks anymore. They stopped that. Because they wanted to go green and stuff like that, which is fine, but it's kind of complicated for people who do not have a banking account. Yeah, like my Halloween cup. I love Halloween. If you didn't know that in real life, I love Halloween. Okay, okay. So after you got all that done, you can go ahead and go to the platform and. Whew, sorry, I just got chills because it was really crazy week, and I remember all the stuff that I had to do, which was mostly my fault because I've been in dumbass the past year. Yay. So what you do is that you set up not an account, but a kind of a page for your book, and they already have the stuff on there, so you don't have to create anything new. You just have to say okay, I want to publish a book, and they have it on. It's already on there. They say, okay, what's the name of your book? What's it about? There are a couple things that you need to know, and it's going to ask you for search terms. Those are important because if you put in proper search terms, your customers will be able to see your book pop up in recommendations of when they buy other books that are similar. So, for example, my book, Colden, I put it under historical fiction, sci-fi, horror, LGBT/queer. I put it on those things. So when people look up that kind of stuff, they're gonna see it's gonna be recommended. This person bought this. They also bought this. And look, your book will be on that thing and it'll be exposed to more people. That's the idea anyway. So those are pretty important. It's also gonna ask you to describe your book. Just for the sake of there's two spaces that essentially do almost the same thing. One of them lets you get more specific because you can type in the actual words if you want to. I did both. One of them is more for genre, what's your genre of your book, and the other one is descriptors. So for genre, I put historical fiction and sci-fi. They didn't have exactly what I wanted, which was historical horror, which is like weird because that's like not common. But I put it anyway. So after all that's done, you're gonna go to another page, and it's gonna prompt you to like continue. And after that, you upload your manuscript. You will need to download or convert a Word document into either a .epub or a .mobi, which are basically ebook formats. So once you do that, you'll be able to upload it. If you can't upload it, I mean, PDF is kind of recommended. Unless you're gonna print your book, like do a paperback or like a hardcover. I mean, hard copy. The thing that you can hold in your hand. If you're gonna do that, then you'll need a PDF. If you're going to do Kindle and just a Kindle, then all you need is the EPUB or the .mobi. I use a website called Readsy, and they format it for you. It's kind of scary doing it on your own because anything can go wrong and the formatting can look all weird and it's just a crazy mess. With Readsy, they set it up to where you can give them, like, say I use Google Docs, which I used the first time. You put it into chapters, they make it all nice and pretty. They don't do it pretty all the way though. They just like delineate the chapters and make sure things look mostly decent. If you have any like formatting stuff that has to do with paragraphs and things like that, that's on you. You got to fix it. They won't fix that for you because and verbatim, they respect your formatting. This means that they copy your formatting that you had in either the Google Docs or wherever you took it from, and they're going to copy that. They're just going to separate it into chapters and convert it to EPUB or .mobi. So you have to make sure it looks exactly the way you want it to look before you send it out there. Just taking the time. So after that's done, they're going to prompt you to upload a cover image. I made my cover image on canva.com. Of course, I'm going to put links, I don't know why I didn't know that word, down below so you can like click on it and be like, oh yeah, I can do all these things now. For Canva, it's really limited. It's like I'm probably not going to even use it anymore, but if you want a basic cover and something nice and cool looking, decently cool looking, not something that, like, if you're like an actual artist who makes, like, who can draw or does like graphic art, whatever, skip it. It ain't worth it because you can upload your own pictures, and it formats it to the size of a Kindle like book cover. So if you're good with that stuff, then upload your own picture. But with mine doesn't look that, like, it doesn't look the way that I want it to actually look. It looks decent, but like decent and amazing, there's like, it's, you know what I mean? So, so that's how I uploaded my cover image from Canva, and they give you an opportunity to look at the whole thing, and I was like, Kindle is so easy. You just upload the doc and you upload the picture, and they're like, you review it, everything's cool. On the other hand, if you're submitting in the hard copy, it is a pain in the butt, and I don't know, I can't figure out why. I spent like a couple days this week just fixing all of my hard copy problems. So on Readsy, you have to download a PDF copy of your book, and it has to be a print-ready PDF copy. And once you download it, it says print, ready to print, like in a little document. They have it in large caps, I guess, so that people won't mistake it for something else. And then you take that, download it, and you upload it to Amazon KDP. That's usually fine. With Readsy, they do the formatting. They make it to where it looks like it's doable and it's cool. I had some trouble with my cover, and they have to have a specific size. I think it's 300 DPI, which, if you don't know what DPI is, I don't know exactly what it is, but it has to do with the pixel size of a JPEG picture format. and they want it to be at least 300. So if you have something smaller than that, then it's gonna screw you over. It's not fun. I had to like adjust my picture a bajillion times. It was so annoying. But that's a lesson learned, huh? So after that, for both of them, after you get the manuscript in, and then after you get the cover image in, you give it a last run through, you look through it, you say it's good to go. Then after that, they direct you to a page. Well, actually, back up. With the hardcover, you have to make sure that so when you upload a cover from Canva, it only gives you the front cover. So what I did is that I had to go back and make a back cover, and they didn't let me use two pictures, like with their formatting. So I had to use their launch thing, like launch a book cover thing that they have with like all templates that are ready to go for like an actual like physical book cover. And the back cover did not allow me to put in the back cover that I made on Canva. I'm still figuring that out. It's really annoying, but I had like a cool cover made for the back cover with everything ready, and it's like, no, we're actually gonna make you use the lame one that's just black. So yeah, I'll try and figure that out for next time. But anyway, after that's done, after you look over it the last time, you're good to go. There's one more page left that has to do with payments. So there are two options for royalties. There's a 35% and then there's a 75%. I chose 75 because I'm a greedy little bastard, but you can choose 35. And you can't set it for free. You have to at least make it $2.99. I made it $2.99. You can make it $2.99 to $9.99. Anything more than that is kind of like expensive for an ebook. I mean, ebooks shouldn't cost that much because they're not using actual paper. So it's like they don't need to cost that much. But after you set the price, you tell them where you want to distribute it. I distribute it worldwide to any country that speaks English, just to get as much distribution as I can. You go down for the hard copy. They're going to charge you $3.45 per book for printing. They're going to take that away from you. So I set mine for $7, so I'm only going to make like 76 cents off of each hardcover book. It sucks, but this is my first book, so I will learn for next time. I mean, you can change the price, but yeah. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. Because after that, you're like, okay, I set everything, I'm good to go, publish. It's supposed to take 72 hours to go through everything, but mine went pretty quick. So yeah, it was up within like half a day, like 12 hours. It was pretty decent. So those are my steps to publishing a book on Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing. So if you would like to hear more about the direct draft to direct publishing, I don't know why I messed up on that. I will submit it in a new video. Next week, I'm going to have 3 videos uploaded. First one is my first death talk, which will be on possibly Tuesday or Thursday, probably Tuesday, because on Thursday is my monster video, which will be about a monster that I made up, and it will have cool music, and it will have not my face, which is nice because I like to have a little break. So that'll be awesome. And my last one, we'll talk about other ebook publishing platforms. Until then, have a great day, chillins, and I will see you next time.